first look at it, but you have Prio mid, you have a Galio ult for Jax on a side lane, and you have Kai'Sa Lilia just for the team fights, basically. So it's a bit mix and match, the Schalke comp. I'm not a huge fan compared to the side of FNATIC, who have the globals to shut down the split push, and they have really hard engage to shut down the Kai'Sa in mid. So two somewhat different playstyles here, but you can see Schalke's win condition is this Jax.
And a lot of pressure then, again, on Broken Blade. But as you said, this is what we know him for. This is the kind of player that he is. Game has begun.
Yep.
Kia, movement that inspires. Thank you, Kia. That was my segue out of whatever that singing was that hopefully most people didn't notice. You'll get a chance to vote for your MVP at LEC after this game. It'll be between 3 choices. Hard to know who's going to come out on top, but you have to imagine if Schalke wins, that Broken Blade will play a big part of it.
Buff's easier because you see limit. Makes a lot of sense. Does get traded on a bit. Has to use the Aftershock. I think that does favor Schalke a little bit more. And like we said, I think Broken Blade is the win condition in this comp. He's really good against the TF.
Big trade.
Lots of trading going on the map. Just going back to my point at 6 on the Lucian, there's so much burst potential there, but FNATIC have the tools to use the global of the TF. It's a bit hard to go up to the top side, but bot lane is probably where they're looking, unless they can get the Jaxi out and go for the all-in.
Now the knockup, Whipple continuing to extend here, empowered auto, Niski on the way in, already burned the counter-strike, can't block that. First blood coming through, Broken Blade over-aggressive there on extending that trade.
Yeah, way too aggressive, and it looks like FNATIC's going to do the Drake as well, so they're going to win out on top side, they're going to win out on bot side as well, so that's a huge play for the side of FNATIC. All Gilius can really do is just look to clear his top camps.
And I gotta say, Cadro, I like the orange.
It could turn into a 5v5, but Upset needs to catch the wave. So the longer this fight goes on, the better it is for Schalke.
No Destiny for the TF, important to know, but that's going to be one sleepy. Blippo is unstoppable for now. He's going to flash out to safety. Taunt now down for limit. He is only level 5, but Hylissang is now in trouble. Ooh. Big face breaker there. Big shield going to keep him alive. Neon looking for an opportunity to come in. There's the culling. Niski more than happy to body block. Both sides sort of backing off here.
So Limit had the base because he was low on HP, and he's just going to take away this Herald. Basically detected on wards. They know he's doing this most likely. But he knows that Schalke is really can't contest it. They're completely out of tempo.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's one of the big differences that we look at there, is that obviously Hylissang has
map a little bit here, but they're looking on Niski, who has no flash. Limit doesn't have the flash either, but they have the Kai'Sa ultimate if they want to go for this.
It's going to connect, trying to find the follow-up. Niski will just walk away.
Yeah, he's going.
Gilius has immediately opted for the Zhonya's. Obviously, a lot of AD on this team, all things considered, but not having any Boots of Lucidity, not building towards any piece of Liandry's or any other mythic item quite yet, probably does cost him a decent amount in terms of overall clear speed, as FNATIC right now are just grabbing this Drake uncontested and on vision.
Yeah, if you look what Selfmade did there, if anyone's trying to become a pressure jungle or anything, just look at what Selfmade did there. He went mid, got Niski the push, went towards bot side, made sure they had the sync. Gilius on his Krugs, Limit's trying to contest bot side vision, and this is what happens.
Pull back, suppress, Limit now running for the hills. Aftershock still procs. He's got a few more moments. Big Haymaker, the follow-up is going to connect. My God, perfectly aimed there from Selfmade, just barely getting it to pop on the end.
And now this affects Neon. Neon loses.
Across 3 days, across 3 now single games to see such a shift from FNATIC. Although for Niski, he's going to be in trouble.
Close.
50 more range on that culling and Abadagi. Fewer and fewer camps are easy picking for Gilius. He can't just sit and power farm anymore. And for Neon, he might just be in trouble. The pullback is just going to dunk him down. The immediate gold card follow-up, all too easy. Cleanse not going to work out for Neon, trying to dash to safety, but here comes Upset, not even going to need to use the ultimate. Doesn't even have enough style points to do it, but it's not going to matter. He's going to grab the kill.
Yep, good play there.
Collector too. This is going to be a very difficult champion to shut down in fights, and at this stage, I don't even think Schalke really want to be forcing larger scale fights against the lineup of FNATIC. They need Broken Blade to get a few
non-team fight comp, and you're forced to fight Drake. The game kind of falls apart.
Yeah, fantastic point. And it's even harder when you're already falling behind in this game. You know, in order to really successfully pull off that 1-3-1, you need a winning side lane. And yeah, okay, Jax beats Orange, sure, but if the Orange starts getting, 2K, 3K ahead, it's a very different story. So now FNATIC get their 3rd Drake. This one could be contested by Schalke. They're just going to give it up. Schalke don't even want to take this fight, but they will have to fight for the next one.
Exactly, and you can see Selfmade did the exact same thing as he did with the first Herald. Herald mid, pushing the wave. Schalke has to respond to the Herald, start the Drake. Golden, the neutral objective picking up here. I think Gilius just keep
forward.
Zhonya's.
They're going to get Galio as well as the Zhonya's. And Gilius still looks like he's going to drop again. Selfmade from downtown finding that one. Big fat Haymaker coming in from Hylissang. Won't be enough to save his life, but that's the 1-for-1 priority access to the mid lane, and now it looks like tier 1 tower as well.
This is how they need to play the game. Look at bot. Abadagi is looking for Olvion on Niski here. He's a level down.
Goldcard comes out, immediate cleanse, well played for now. Does get the dash forward. Second dash now comes out as well. Second gold card comes in from Niski. Creeps Very friendly body block there coming through in the end. Abadagi, you have to wonder if one of those dashes or that Gale Force.
Shut down self-made, there's engage from Whippo. They actually have to kill Whippo first. This engage comes in onto Abadagi. He has no cleanse.
Very good. Blast Cone, though, going to take him out of safety. Flash over the wall. Now he's sleepy. Lucianol. He's going to knock Niski out of it. Selfmade now retreating as we see a fight on the top side of the map. Broken Blade trying to all-in Whippo. Maybe he can get the 1v1, but that's a knock-up now coming in. Whippo going to dash to the safety, but he blocked by his own. No, the leap into the tower. Are you kidding me? Gold TFT, baby. Whippo finding that in the end. I cannot believe it.
Self-made.
Fight balance on the knife's edge, but now another one kicking off the mid lane. Gilius running through the hills.
He's going to use the ult.
Time.
Oh, he mistimed it. Oh, he stands still. He knew he mistimed it.
There you go. Now Hillsang back on the way, and he's also going to go. All right, well, as much as we praise FNATIC for not throwing anything away, they're getting a little bit ahead of himself. That's going to be the three-man taunt. Good from Limit, but he has no follow-up here. Abadagi stepping forward. Gold card going to finish the job. Upset looking in. He's one off. That's the S-style rank. Spin, spin, spin.
Oh,
Inferno trigger.
My name is Samira. I'm balanced.
Triple kill for Upset. That was looking good for Schalke for a second there, and then, yeah, they got Samira.
Yep, looks like they're going to go turn towards the Baron here, Joey, because that fight was so messy. We had a fight top, we had a fight on bot side. And yeah, FNATIC's going to turn towards the Baron. Gilius is alive, Broken Blade has the TP, but you can't contest this in a 2v4. Hillesang's on the way as well, so that's 5, but Dragon spawning in 10 seconds, so maybe Schalke can somewhat run towards the bot side while they're on this Baron and try and get some control around it and deny this Ocean Soul point.
Yeah, it's a tough situation, though. Most certainly, K-Troll.
They're TPing in, though. Niski wants to contest this Dragon. They're 2v3, but Upset is moving through mid. He's sitting on all of gold, so this fight could be somewhat even, but I think that FNATIC, Niski coming out of base, Hillesang getting a good position. I don't think they can take away the Dragon, but they can take the fight.
Important that they have not backed it. Can they steal it? No, Gilius just barely able to grab that one away. Now running for the hills is going to throw it out. They're going to be a little bit slower, but here comes Whippo from downtown. Call the Forge God, going to knock up 2. Hillesang fishing for the follow-up. Walking forward, the entire team here. FNATIC, an absolute death ball. Upset. S rank ready to go. He can ult at any moment, but they're going to back off for now. Whippo body blocking as FNATIC retreat. Ocean Soul will be spared. The backstep to dash through was clean. Yeah. The little things.
Upset playing really, really well this game. 5-0-0 on the Samira.
Of course, items now upgraded. Super Gale Force and Super Immortal Shield Bow. They have actual names, but they're not important.
Now Schalke's... This is the worst part. The worst part of the game for a 1-3-1 comp. When the enemy team has Baron and you're the one standing on your towers, because 1-3-1 comps tend to have really, really little wave clear, and you can see that on the champions, right? Lucian, Jax, Lilia. There's really not much wave clear here. Only the Kaiser Q is the only thing you've got. So FNATIC are able to step up and start chunking the towers, but the ult comes out from Gilius.
Back off. Only managing to sleep 1. Ooh, and very difficult. The sad news is, if they were a little bit closer in this game, FNATIC don't necessarily have the best sieging potential. They have 2 short-range AD threats on this team, but Niski alone, with that gold card and the massive gold lead that FNATIC have built for themselves, are putting them in a position to just run through Schalke's base. Schalke not comfortable to force a fight on their own terms, on their own territory, and FNATIC now going in, looking to get things kicked off. Eyes on Upset as he fishes for the reset. Broken Blade, that's disastrous because the counter-strike is now down, and that is free reign for FNATIC to run through this fight. That's available for Upset. He's going to start to spin. He's going to look for one. He can double rush through for another, but he's not going to go for the follow-up. Playing it nice and slow. Broken Blade blocking the gold card. FNATIC backing off. Gold deficit. You're 2 minutes away from Drake, and Niski's teleporting into most likely one-shot Gilius here. Gilius going to run for the hills, though. Protobelt giving him that extra move speed. Oh, I think he's... Oh, there it is.
He timed it right this time.
This time he got it.
Now he's standing still saying he's got it this time.
Give him the little heart. All right, so I think that's 3 for 4 for Selfmade, which is a C, but we'll take those on the ult kills.
We take those. And FNATIC, even though the Dragon spawning in 1 minute, they're ignoring Broken Blade. They know that the only objective here is this top tower. So they're going to try and engage on it, try and force them back from the tower to make sure they get this objective.
Fishing, but going wide is going to find a single knockup. Interrupted by Limit now as the entire team retreats. But oh no, the stun card lands. Upset immediately there for the follow-up. Broken Blade going to try to fish through with the double rush back. Now looking for the S tier. Now the spin, and that's it. Upset moving through as Selfmade finishes the job. And FNATIC, this should just be the slow, clean closeout here. A nice turn to the end of their first week as they're looking to finish it out in style. The dunk back, the massive haymaker across the team. That's going to be 3-member sleep, though. There's no follow-up.
There's no follow-up.
Niski didn't get slept. He still has the gold card. They can't do anything to walk forward, and that means FNATIC, Schalke are just going to have to watch as their base is torn to pieces. FNATIC and Schalke both going to finish the week at 1-2, but FNATIC will find a win in week 1.
Yeah, really clean game from FNATIC. I think there was only a couple of mistakes here and there, but really good drafts, really good execution. I think FNATIC, I won't say they're back, but I think this game shows that there is potential and they're looking really good.
And certainly